Hello, this is the Love of Truth Tarot, and I'm going to be doing Pisces for March 2022. Okay, so this is the overall energy. Whoa, okay. Let's do that. Let's see. Still figuring out my filming situation, so. But, okay, so these are the overall energies of you guys for this month. Okay, I just had to pause for a sec. Okay, so the King of Swords reverse is telling me that you guys just need to release judgment maybe of yourself or another person or others in general, and know that the control that, like, I sense a form of control wanting to be had with a situation mostly. I don't think you're trying to control people, but there could be those cases too. I think obviously people are involved, other people are involved, but it's mainly saying that you want to try to control things, but you're doing it in a I said this in I think it was my first reading, that you can't control things in the physical world. You can only control it really first in the spiritual world, because that's where everything starts, and that's where the seeds are planted, in the spiritual world. So it's like saying, let everything happen in divine timing the way it should, and don't try to force anything. And that, I mean, I guess that's the main message I could say for that. And then the Page of Pentacles is telling me that there is some sort of new beginning, a new start. That could be in any area of your life, because this is obviously like the overall energy of you guys in March. Yeah, so we can see further once I pull more cards what this new beginning is going to be all about. And it seems pretty exciting. It seems new and fresh and like a breath of fresh air. And it looks like it's springtime or I don't know, I'm getting like a spring vibe right now. And obviously in springtime, everything, and this obviously is upcoming, where the buds are going to start, forming and then blossoming into beautiful plants and flowers. And it's like there's a sense of renewal as well. So maybe something in the past wasn't working out the way that you wanted it to, or you didn't feel like things were really flowing, but now I think you're feeling the momentum of whatever this new endeavor is. And then the last card for your overall energy, the Two of Pentacles, shows me that you're trying to find balance within all of these energies that you're feeling, because on one hand, you're feeling like this is amazing and this is a new start, whatever that may be, and you're excited, but yet at the same time, you might be trying to control things, like I was saying. And what we need to do is kind of just let things go with the flow. What you need to do is, he's juggling the Two Pentacles, so it's like saying you have to learn how to juggle these things, but not let one outweigh the other, because sometimes, we can let things take over. So it's important to keep a balance. You don't want to be, too up in the clouds, you know, not realizing what reality is, but you also don't want to be so hard on yourself or others that, you know, you can't get anywhere. Because either way, you can't get anywhere. You need to find a balance and there's another word I'm looking for. But anyways, go with the flow. Try not to, like I said, let yourself sway from one side to the other too much, or one side too much. On the back of the deck, there is the Four of Wands, and this is a good sign. You may just be feeling extra support for those that you love, friends or family. It could be either from work too. It doesn't matter where, you know, these people come from, basically, in your life. It's just, I feel an energy, overall energy of celebration and good times, accomplishments that people are praising you for and being there for you and with you through it all. And it seems like these people are there for you through your good times and your bad times. That's what I'm getting out of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some cards for career. I'm just going to shuffle these a little bit more. So we want to know what is going on in Pisces world for career for March 2022. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see if you guys can see that. One more for Pisces career 2022. Okay, well, I got another one here. So I'm just going to read 4 because the other one popped out. So, okay. I'm just taking a second to see the energies here. It feels like in work you're not recognized the way that you want to be recognized. And you feel like you're doing so much to be recognized. Not like you're trying to say, look at me, but sorry, that was my Bluetooth speaker. It's like you're not trying to gain attention in that superficial way, but you're trying to, like, you're not feeling recognized for the work that you're actually doing. And it looks like you're doing a lot more work than a lot of other people in this field. Or if you don't work with others, it could just be the fact that, like if you're an entrepreneur, you probably don't feel like there's a lot of recognition in whatever way that is from customers or from clients, the people that you're working with in your career. Now, it shows that you have many choices, many possibilities. Maybe this is also saying that, I'm not saying that you're going to leave this situation, this work situation you're in, this career, but I guess what it's saying is that you have many options, and just know that some of the options you might think are going to be the right thing, but they're actually not good for you in the long run. And you might have to like take a double look at things and really evaluate, okay, what is real here, what is not, what's good for me and what's not. Sometimes I just like to shuffle in the background, just so you know. Then the 5 of Swords is also saying, like, I read these intuitively. I do read the card meanings as well, but if I get some sort of message from this, then intuitively, then I'm gonna definitely speak on what I think it is rather than maybe what the card, technically means. But it just looks like to me that you're fed up with the way that, like, this is not all negative, but it's like, again, that recognition, you have this well-deserved recognition. It needs to be there. And I think what you're doing is you're saying, well, if you're not going to recognize what I'm actually doing, then I'm going to, how do I say this? Basically, you're going to do for yourself in the best way possible, and you're going to take what is yours, but not necessarily like stealing like this guy is. But instead of allowing this to continue where there's no recognition, it's like you're saying you're going to put an end to that, and you're just like, no, I'm not going to continue to feel ignored or like bypassed when really you're the one putting in so much work. I think it's also standing up for yourself. You're really trying to stand up for yourself. You really don't want to fight with people. You don't want to go there. You're not usually that type of person. That's what I'm getting. It's just that you also aren't the type of person to just lay down and just take it from people. And then the last card, the 10 of Swords. Like, yeah, you feel defeated. You feel like there is no other option now. Like, it's weird because this is telling me that there are many options. But for some reason, I'm getting that you're feeling like one aspect of your work is going to be ending, whether that is the non-recognition, that could be ending, meaning that eventually these people are going to start recognizing you and for your work and what you do and the efforts that you put in. And it's so funny because when I was shuffling, this card came out, and this is basically hard work, and your hard work will pay off. You're putting in so much. The 8 of Pentacles is, as much as you put, like, what you sow, you'll reap. What you put in, you'll get out, So no matter if you feel defeated, because this is a new beginning too. So it's like, you might feel defeated now, but, soon enough. Whether that is leaving the job, starting your own business, or whether that's leaving this job to another job, or not even leaving your job. You could just be, these could be ideas and concepts and situations that are ending. And you're going to be maybe more in, I don't want to say the limelight, because you're not looking for that like superficial fame or anything, or like, look at me, everybody. But you just want what you deserve. Like, you're doing the hard work. So you just want to be recognized. And that's my Bluetooth speaker again. Sorry, guys. Now, that's interesting because I do take signs like that, like intuitive messages, where if something happens in the background, that's kind of like a sign and a confirmation. So, obviously my Bluetooth speaker was powering off by itself, because it does. But, it's like that message, power off. It's like the power that everybody maybe thought they had is gonna, I don't know how to say this, like, that's going to dissipate and that's going to fall away because it's an illusion. That's what this card means too. So it's like this, a lot of what these people try to appear to be, it's obviously not the truth. So the truth is going to come through. And that's what I got by like power off, you know, their power is going to turn off, so to say, but it wasn't really there in the first place. It was an illusion. So, yeah, and death was at the end of the deck. So it's like, you're definitely ending something within your job and something new and better and more beautiful and fruit bearing is going to come out of this. I think I'm just going to clear, I'll clear these and then I'll do a love reading too. I shuffle all different types of ways. Make sure we're still on here. Okay. So, oh, here we go. Already for love. That's a good sign. Okay. One more for love for Pisces for March 2022. I guess that one. You know what? I'm going to do one more, actually. One. And then a million. I usually just take the top card and then the Lovers reverse. But you know what? No, we're not going to. I'm just going to stick with the minimum for now to begin with. Well, the Empress is a very good sign. Like, that popped out right away. So that's telling me that energy is very strong in your love life. It's a nurturing card. So you're either in love with someone that is a very nurturing type of person, or this is the energy that you and this person are experiencing right now. If you're single, this could also be self-love, just so you guys know. It's not just like love with another person. This could be the love that you have for yourself. You might be nurturing yourself more, taking care of yourself, mothering yourself. And this is a card of creativity and like standing in your own power. So this could be also, you know, in your relationship, you guys are finding your power not just alone, but with each other. I'm getting more of like a connectedness. Like, you're finally seeing, I don't know why this is coming through, but the truth of each other. You're finally opening up more. And this is definitely like an open type of energy, because the Emperor is more like, all right, stern and like, this is how it is, you know. And the Empress is like, well, the Emperor is the one that goes out and accomplishes things and does things in the physical world. And the Empress is the one that receives, the one that sits back and knows that it's coming to her, whatever it may be. So I think that's another thing, is that you guys are just sitting there, so to say, and letting things unfold naturally the way that they, you know, naturally would. And it's funny because, you know, your overall energy is like, you know, trying to control things. But with this card right here is telling you that in love, as far as in your love life or self-love, like I said, you're allowing the love to guide you, and you're not trying to control that aspect like you might have in the past. And I could also look at these cards like past, present, future. Not to say that that's how I pulled them, but I do look at things very like interchangeably, because I go with my intuition. So this could represent the past of like, but it's obviously your overall energy for the present, but it's like, this could also mean that you're like coming out of this controlling energy or wanting to control situations and the outcome. And you're like letting the outcomes unfold as they would. The Queen of Wands reversed. I'm just kind of looking at all of these together. And the Three of Wands reversed. And then the Eight of Wands. Maybe it's like you're trying to... It's funny because I'm getting that you want to attain... You are in this energy. You want to keep this energy going. You want to be consistent with this. But I think okay, how do I say it? It's like you want to go towards it head on with the Eight of Wands. But it's like, sorry, let me see here. Yeah, you want to be consistent with that energy, the Empress energy, the allowing and the receiving. But I think that you're so used to the energy of wanting to, and this doesn't resonate with everybody. It might not, but what I'm getting is that you had this energy of wanting to control situations a lot in the past, and you're coming out of that and you're learning more how to be receiving. So it's like, but you want to get there, and you want to get there now. And that's what I'm getting out of this. And that's okay because it shows your determination. But sometimes that can be like, that can hurt us even further, Yeah, so this is like delays and being disappointed in those delays, like things not moving fast enough. But you're definitely moving fast head on, and that's your intention. I think your intentions are really good. You just want to allow, and I know I keep saying it, but that's the energy I keep getting. It's like you just want to allow things to unfold the way they should. Okay, and the Queen of Wands reverse. I think that you're just trying to find the confidence and the belief that you can do this. Because I think you've been feeling unworthy. And know that you definitely are worthy. And you definitely have found this Empress energy, because it wouldn't have popped up, if it wasn't true. So you're definitely moving towards something very beautiful. Just know that you might have to have patience, and there might be some delays, but again, everything happens in divine timing, and that card was telling me that too. So just keep doing it and keep focusing on, this is just what I'm getting, keep focusing on the Empress energy. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. I know what the Empress means. I just kind of want to get a little more insight on it. Oh yeah, and receiving love. See, that's another definition of this. So you might be so used to taking action all the time. It's like, and you're just like, yeah, let's go right towards that. Let's go towards, okay, well, what do I need to do? It's like you're saying, what do I need to do? I'll do it. I'm there. And that's great, because that's the first step. But then you have to almost take a step back and realize that it's not about forward action or movement like that. It's a different energy. It's just sitting there waiting for it to come to you, be like a magnet, and it attracts to you when you're in that state. And trust is a big major word here. So trust that this is all going to work out. You don't need to force anything, basically. Okay, we're going to... Let's see. Oh, got another card. These cards that I'm pulling are kind of just like messages from spirit. Any messages, any extra messages from spirit for overall March 2022 for Pisces. Oh, there's your card. Wait, is that Pisces card? Oh, and two more. It's funny, it's like sometimes you forget which cards are which. So the Ace of Wands is definitely a good sign too. I think that Spirit is saying you're on the right track. You're moving forward. And again, with the creativity vibes, with the Empress that we had, you have a lot of drive during this month. And new beginnings again. So whatever's happening, there's a new adventure. There's definitely a new adventure, a new project coming your way. And you're the one, even though the Empress energy is totally different, obviously, because this is more of a phallic symbol and the Empress is receiving. This is more like putting out forth what you want, you know, taking action. Lots of motivation and energy with this. And the universe does want you to take action. This could be regarding everything in your life. This could be regarding, you know, like we did career or just love. It's not very specific. These are just overall messages from Spirit. So you take it however it resonates, but basically universe is like saying, go for it. But obviously there's more to it. It's like, again, everything has to happen in divine timing. Allow that Empress energy to come through you and stay with you for this month. And you can incorporate both of those energies together. And maybe that's what it's trying to say. Like marrying those energies together is actually explosive. And that's the key, I think, right there. Now you also, I think, are being a little defensive of something. But you might have a reason for being this way with the Nine of Wands reversed. You might feel like you have to give up on something. Or you might feel at times that you're going to give up. But what I'm getting from the universe, from this card, is saying that you need to just keep going and you know what you want. You know, it's like, don't give up now. You're almost there. And, you know, don't give up. That's what this card is saying. With whatever is going on in your life, just keep a positive mindset. And I know it's easier said than done, but we all go through a lot of crap sometimes, and there's cycles in life. So it might just be a cycle and a learning thing, you know, like a lesson we just have to go through. And with the High Priestess, message I always get from this is like Spirit like saying, you know what to do, like you know the answers. So it's kind of funny in a way because it's like, they're telling me, like, you know this already, you don't need to ask. But anyway, I think it's just like reassuring you that you know the answers. You have it all within. And sometimes you have to like meditate or go somewhere quiet to receive these answers. Again, this is like a receiving type of energy because it's connected to the moon and the feminine energy. So it's like, obviously it's your intuition. It's those messages that you get from within. And sometimes it's hard to decipher, But when you're more in tune with spirit and you're more in tune with the divine, like I said, if you're in a quiet area or you can meditate somewhere where it's peaceful, then these answers will come to you more quickly. And maybe that's just what you need to do. Because I know Pisces just go with the flow, but they're very hardworking as well. I definitely know that. So sometimes you need to just take a break and relax. And I know you guys love to take care of everybody else. That's just from my experience with Pisces, and which is a beautiful quality. But sometimes you need to take a step back and relax and meditate and give back to yourself. And then the Knight of Wands. Again, I think there's some doubt within yourself. I think this is correlating with this too, where there's like a hesitation. Yeah, like things might have not gone the way that you thought they were going to go, or the way you wanted them to go, or even expected them to go. But I'm getting drawn back to the Two of Pentacles, where it's like, okay, we just have to weigh things out here. We might have to just, go with the flow, basically. And sometimes we don't know where we're headed. Or we might think we're headed in a certain direction. And then the universe is like, nope, you're going over here, because that's where the universe needs to take you. So just trust that, the universe is doing what it needs to do for you so that you're going to be on the right path. And it's funny because it's like, this is also calling out to you, saying, go inside, listen to your intuition. Back to this card. Trust yourself. That's what I'm getting. Trust yourself with whatever is going on in your life. Don't listen to everybody else. Just trust yourself. And with the Four of Pentacles, in general, I think, there is a lot of stability, and you've been working really hard, building and establishing things within your life. Being smart about your money and basically making the right choices, even if you haven't in the past. It's like I'm getting this message of, doesn't matter what you've done in the past, because now you're getting better at, if not an expert at, being stable. I mean, at least this month, because that's what this is for. But you feel very, very stable, and you feel like you I think, okay, what I'm also getting is you have to give yourself credit for all the work that you've done. And what was that card that we had? The work that you've been doing, you know, in your career aspect, you're, again, like we were saying that you weren't really recognized. I think this is what's, okay, the message that's coming out is recognize these qualities within yourself first. And then it will start to show everyone else they're going to see it because you're embodying that and you're recognizing all the hard work that you've put in. You know it's there, you know. It's definitely there. You know the truth. So instead of looking outside of yourself and looking at how others aren't recognizing that true hard work that you've been doing, look within more. Again, High Priestess, look within. Recognize that it's already there. It doesn't matter if people see it or not. So when you have that attitude, then other people are going to start to see that. It's actually going to attract more of that recognition. So that's, wow. This is pretty cool. I actually really like this reading. So thank you guys for coming by and checking out my channel. And I really appreciate anybody that watches this and, you know, shows me some love. And, yeah, if you like it, then like, share, comment, subscribe, only if you like it. And yeah, I'll try to get some more readings out as soon as I can. It's just been a little difficult, but I definitely want to keep producing some more videos. So thank you. Bye-bye.